What's up everyone, welcome back to our tutorial series on making a game in FPS. Today we're going to be going over making an interactable item that you can examine and then pick up. So to start this, I'll try to make it kind of short, but I'll try to go as in depth as possible, try to keep it under 10 minutes. This one might take a little long. So to start off, you're going to want to go into your area and your scriptables game inventory. And so this inventory builder area that you see here is going to house every single one. You might even want to tab it up here because it's very helpful to have, and I'm just gonna make sure my mic is recording and we're good. So yeah, it's very helpful to have up here, but usually you want to have it maximized when you're using it. So for this example, we are going to use a piece of gunpowder as our or I guess we don't need to have that exactly, but what we will, I'm gonna drag it down here. And so first thing we'll do is we'll have a name for it. For this one, we will call this a I really don't know what to call this. I didn't think about this. Let's call it a crucifix. How do you spell crucifix? Is that how you spell crucifix? Okay, I don't know. A cross found in the depths of the, wow. How do you spell depths? There we go. Of the forest, dot dot dot. Okay, cool. And game localization will be replaced with local. Okay, that's fine. So first thing we're gonna go ahead and do is we'll go here into the settings. Is it usable? No, it is not. Is it examinable? Yes, it is. Is it droppable? Is it discardable? And can it bind to a shortcut? These are all things that you can make it. So if you want to make it be able to craft into something, you would click this, you go into combination settings, add combination, and then just add the combination you want to make. Is droppable, makes it droppable, obviously. And the max stack for this will be 1. And then just to double check, see, this one you can make pistol ammo with it. And properties, max stack 64, stackable, combinable, and then if you go stuff to like first aid kit, it should also be maybe not examinable. Okay, I know what it is then. So yeah, not that one, but you could have it set to be usable and it would set as a player item, etc. We're not going to do that. We will have it droppable and discardable and pick upable. So let's see here. Just the easiest way to check it is to just check other things to make sure that you have kind of, you know, something like that. And then you would go over here to localization settings and you would find your key here. So I don't exactly know where we're gonna put this, so we're gonna, I guess we'll just copy here. So we'll go crucifix and then item description crucifix, and we'll save our asset, and then you'll see this will go from yellow to white. It will be yellow if it is not saved and white if it is saved, and we will have to find an icon somewhere, but for now we'll just like go over here and just use the plus button here. Oh, okay, so it's not gonna like that. And it'll probably buff out. So yeah, then we'll go ahead and save, and then now we will go into our localization area, and oh, that's kind of cool. I didn't notice that this existed. Let's try that. I don't know if that worked. Oh, whoopsies. Let's try that. I wonder if there's a property setting. Oh, what am I doing here? Delete. Okay, well, no, okay, that's fine. I'm not actually sure how that works, so I'll find out and then show you guys later, I guess. But then you go in scriptables, game, localization, inspector, and you're going to want to go into the items section, which is right here. And then you'll have a couple sections here. You'll have title dot, and then you'll have description dot. So we're going to go ahead and add two. One, we're going to name title dot crucifix, and then this will be just crucifix, and then same thing but description dot crucifix, and then whatever we put for this little description here, we'll go ahead and just copy and oops and save, just make sure, and go back over here and then just paste that there. And that's pretty much our items set up in the inventory system. Now we just have to go ahead and find a crucifix, and that just might be the hardest part because we got to find a cross. So let's go ahead and I'll pause the video and come back when I found one. Okay, so I went ahead and found this one right here. So let's go ahead and drag it into our Unity project. And we'll drag the zip file in here. Now, fair warning, don't drag zips really into your Unity project here because it'll kind of crash it. So we'll go ahead and create a new folder and we'll just call it art. And we'll drag that into the art folder. And from there, we'll just go ahead and extract it to its own little folder. And then we could delete that. So from there, you'll go ahead and okay. So I had to extract a couple more things. So we'll have a little object here, and let's just go ahead and shrink that down a lot more. And we'll just put that at 0. And obviously that's still a little big. So we'll just go ahead and throw that down just like that. Or I guess rather like that. And we'll put a table down. And okay, table's big. Oh, wow, I did not see the player height to that. Alright, so we'll go ahead and make this a bit bigger. And you could even make this a weapon if you really wanted to, but we're not really concerned about that. So first thing we're going to do, and this is what I find to be the easiest way if you have something like this, if you have something like a parent object holding the mesh, get a mesh collider, make it convex, copy that, remove it, and then apply it to the main thing here, because it'll paste it in the exact same area most of the time, and it'll be kind of cool. So first thing we're going to add is item, or interactable item rather. It's going to ask you what kind of item you want, and we're going to go inventory item, examine type, generic object, and we can rotate it. Message type can be a hint or an alert. We're not going to need anything, and we will deactivate it. So first thing you could do here is an inventory title, examine inventory title, whatever, stuff like that. And you can also make it automatically shortcut. We will edit examine limits later when we get there. And for interact title, we'll go ahead and go item down to the crucifix. And then for now, we will just put empty in for the examine title. You can put custom item data, JSON data stuff here, and then you could put pickup sounds, examine sounds, etc. there, but we're not really gonna need anything. And if you want like a jump scare or something to happen when you take the item, you can just go ahead and add an event to trigger a jump scare here. But we will actually get into jump scares a bit later. And from that, all you gotta do right here is this pickup item. You're gonna click here, and click crucifix, and then set the layer to interact, and then personal preference, add a rigid body. And that should be it, pretty much. For inventory items, they're very simple and straightforward, and you just kind of edit them as they go. And examine items are very, very simple. So now if we walk over here, ignore that, should be able to pick this up, examine it, and you're going to notice it's a little wonky. So let's go ahead and go to our examine settings and examine distance. Let's put it down, pick it back up. Okay, and we can edit it to zoom limit. So if you want to make it so you can't zoom in, so we can zoom in and out pretty good here. I like that zoom limit, but the examine point is really weird. So we'll go ahead and look at it, and then you can zoom out or in. So I'm gonna actually change that examine to be 1.2 and the zoom in to be more. So then let's see, we can zoom in a bit more, and then if you take it, should pop up a crucifix, and oh yeah, hold on. And there we go. And then you can drop it, but we don't actually have a drop set for it, so go ahead and look into that really quickly. And oh wow, that's crazy. 1 second, let's reopen the inventory so that we can add a, where is that? I already lost it. Wow, that's crazy. Inventory. That's not what I want. Where did it go? There it is. So inventory builder. Now let's go ahead and find our crucifix. And then yeah, so you would add an object reference. So if I wanted to add this here, I'd go into here, drag it into there, drag the model into here, and then what's droppable? Can't remember what's droppable in this game. I don't know, but I believe that'll work if we discard it or throw it out. That should work, I believe, but I'm not 100% sure actually. I don't think I've ever made a droppable item, but so let's find out real quick. So pick it up. Oh, I forgot to save my settings, but yeah, so and then it works now. So that's also, I guess, how to make a droppable item. 2-in-1, but yeah, so I tried to keep it a little bit low, but it ended up being a bit high in the midsection. But yeah, hopefully y'all enjoyed, and yeah, go ahead and comment what you guys want to see next or what you guys need help with, and I will go ahead and make that. See y'all.